Hey, this is BlindFox, so welcome at my Ration review. Please support the channel, please subscribe, and please go and donate on patreon.com. The link is on my channel page. So, let's see. Today we are doing the RationTech Gourmet menu number 1, 2023. It was packed in March. I was thinking about doing our pudding for breakfast. The caramel one, the caramel, what do you say? The caramel dessert, but it looks like some of the cake thing, and this might be a bit better heated up, so I'm gonna pop it into the ration heater pack when I eat the ration, so that it can get a bit heated up. And you don't have a extra third ration or heating pad, so you might heat it up in some water for breakfast, I don't know, but well, and I don't want to eat it cold because it might be good, but it might just be better hot. So we're gonna do our tropical isotonic drink. This makes half a liter, but you can get away with at the most, I think 750, even more if you want to. 2 coffees, because frankly these coffees in the packages are just not very strong. We're gonna do our fruit cubes, since you need your fruit in the morning. You can actually, you don't have to do this for breakfast. You can literally take this and eat it on the way. The peanut butter, which is quite soft, I've kneaded it, so it's very oily. So you might not want to put it actually on the biscuits, but just squirt it in your mouth and then take a bite of the biscuits. You don't need to eat the biscuits with the peanut butter. You can eat the biscuits with your other meals if you want to. Eat the peanut butter on its own, people do that. We've got our tropical muesli, which needs a bit of hot water or cold water. I'm not sure exactly how much, I'll have to read that. Either hot or cold, but well, I'm gonna do cold. So there you can see, we've got our muesli. And this stuff is covered with milk powder. If it wasn't covered with milk powder, you could have actually used it as a nice granola. But I'm gonna dump in some cold milk because I don't want cold water. I don't especially want hot water here. Because, well, it is a bit, I don't like my stuff that soft. So if you don't have a place to do hot water, you can drop the coffee as well. And then you can just do everything with this without any heating. You can then do your coffee later in the day, when you actually have your ration heater going. So that's everything, and I'll be back when I fix it. Okay, not all of our little crackers has survived, but most of them hope we did. And here we've got our peanut butter, which is, well, quite soft. We'll just dump you there. Not bad for peanut butter. Now cracker. This looks very like Provitas, but it's not. I sort of asked around and they say, oh, Provitas has got Provita written on it. This is just another almost look-alike one, but it's crunchy. Might not be as wheaty as Provita, but a bit lighter to the taste, a bit different texture, but it's still a nice unsalted cracker, which is a good thing, because then you can do anything you want on this without the salt getting in the way. Peanut butter does work on this. Of course, the peanut butter is a bit oily. It's a bit easier to swallow, but it's still a bit dry, so you can do your coffee, which is nice. Because we use both our sachets, it's a bit stronger, and it's got somewhat of a little nutty taste. Now we'll do our tropical muesli, which almost caused a disaster because I had water in a cup, or a little measuring cup thing, and it was luckily plastic. And luckily there wasn't a lot of water in there. When I bumped my empty water bottle over, it fell on the little measuring thing. And of course the water went all over the place. Luckily I already added some water to the muesli, which I kept very dry this time. Last time I think I might have added a bit too much water to this, and I didn't want to do it again. Nice. It's just wet enough to absorb the milk powder and not leave any milk behind. The grains are nice and still firm and crunchy, and that's how I like my muesli. And that's also the reason I don't mix stuff under the camera, because I might knock stuff over and I don't want to make a mess here. At least it's in the kitchen where I can clean it up easily. And we got our tropical isotonic drink. Maybe guava-ish, I'm not sure what, sort of a fruit mix. A bit tart if you add 500 ml of water. If you add a bit more, it gets a bit sweeter. But it's a nice fruity taste, and the nice thing about this is if it's so strong at 500 ml, you can get away with using it on quite brackish water, and of course it sort of absorbs the taste of that water purification tablets. Which, hey, is just a good thing. So let's just not put this where it can fall over, and let's just close this because yes. And our last thing is our fruit cubes. And this is sort of a tropically-ish thing again. The green one. I'm still not too sure exactly what fruit this should be, but it has got a green taste to it. I don't know how else to put this. It might be a kiwi, I'm not sure what other greenish fruits you get. It's not avocado or something like that. But it's got a nice green taste. These yellow ones, I don't think they're pineapple. I think the other ones are pineapple. This might be sort of a mango papaya type thing. And you get 60 grams of these. So how you most likely would eat it is you do your isotonic drink and your fruit cubies while you are doing stuff during the day. You do your coffee if you've got a place where you can heat water, and your muesli in the morning for if you like it for hot water, and then you can do your Provita or your crackers throughout the day. Crackers is in a thing with some cardboard, so you might be able to store some in one of those other bags if you maybe want to eat some at lunch or something. You of course can keep the crackers for lunch or dinner and then eat it with your meals, since it's very saucy meals in this dish or in this pack. I don't know if I will keep some of the crackers, I don't think so. But you can of course keep some of the crackers. It might just break in your pack, but it doesn't matter. You can keep some for them for lunch or dinner and have them with your other meals. But anyway, the crackers are nice, crispy, crackery. Peanut butter is a bit soft, but it's fine. This, very gel-like. It's sort of little gel sweets. Energy rich, sugary, very sugary. I think sugar is one of their first ingredients again. You got your muesli. I haven't added any sugar in here, I don't think you need it. And there is already milk in there. This nice, sort of a fruity taste. Doesn't really have a sort of a definitive taste. But it's artificial anyway, so it doesn't really matter what fruit taste it is. There's no real fruit juice in here, hopefully. And then coffee. The only problem I actually have with these rations is the peanut butter. I've seen the American, what their humanitarian ration has sunflower butter in it. That looks very much like peanut butter, which I think is a better idea. And this thing of course has got bananas in there, there's oats in there, there's dried fruit in there. And again, bananas and peanuts in the rations, I'm not a fan of it because there's such a lot of people that's allergic to the stuff. Luckily I'm not, so I'm just not a fan of banana. I must just be careful of banana sometimes, but I don't like banana very much. But anyway, here is our breakfast portion of our, which is a quite good breakfast anyway, I think, of our RationTech Gourmet menu number 1, 24-hour ration pack back in 2023. Before I knock something else over. So thanks for watching this review. Please support the channel, please subscribe, please go and donate on patreon.com, and see you at my next ration review.